Hi, my name is Patrick Van Kerckhove. I am a 16-year-old high school student, and I am the CEO and founder of Rallumer. As you might know, during the pandemic, millions of Americans were forced to social distance, which led many to lack of social interactions. Unfortunately, this lack of social interactions forced many to face some sort of mental health issues. According to a Harvard study, 61% of young adults feel a serious sense of loneliness. This is concerning, as another recent Harvard study has proven that living a longer, happier, and healthier life derives from embracing your community with deep social connections. So how can we elevate individuals to creating deep social connections and avoiding loneliness? Introducing Rallumer. Rallumer is the best application on the web to use idle moments of your day to foster meaningful and quality relationships, the most important contributor to living a happy, healthy, and successful life. The application will tap into your text frequency and call logs and will strategically estimate and remind you when to reach out to contact a friend or family member that you haven't communicated with in a while. By doing this, this will give you a second chance at rekindling your relationships and growing current relationships. Rallumer is a blue ocean market because it is unlocking a new wave of social interaction that isn't typical for social media apps. We changed the paradigm of online social interactions. Our focus at Rallumer is to build deep, intimate relationships that really matter, rather than passively liking so many called friends on impersonal social networks. Not only does Rallumer eliminate barriers to connecting with others and to create meaningful relationships and reduce the use of meaningless interaction on social sites, but it raises awareness to create meaningful connections among individuals, which, if executed correctly, will create a new level of communication throughout communities. Now let's see Rallumer in action. Starting off with the login page, we can see the Rallumer logo, as well as a simple login connections such as Google and Apple. This leads us to our second slide, which is considered the more in-depth login/personalization stage. This completes the goal of getting to know simple information about the customer, as well as the customer's goals of how frequently they'd want to branch out to their loved ones. We also take the second page to ask the user for their permission so we can successfully do our jobs. Now for slide 3, or what I consider the fun part. The customer will select names from their contact list of who they want to build/retain relationships with. Now, for the final slide, or the main menu, the customer will get a list of loved ones through our systems have predicted that would be great people to reconnect with. As far as pricing structure goes, we'd love to start off by offering our services from $2.99 as an application download fee. But as time goes on, we'd love to switch to a monthly subscription platform, as we'll gradually increase pricing as time goes on. Our design demographic is for Gen Z and millennials that are typically introverted who are just seeking to improve and deepen new or current relationships. A great example that we could use to showcase our market would be through the use of the 3 tiers. As seen in the image, we see our first tier, or the people who seek relationships that aren't able to build and develop meaningful ones with the current array of social sites. Our second tier are the people who are typically introverted and that avoid reaching out and creating and developing connections. And finally, the third tier, the people who are too busy and are not actively thinking about building connections, or it's just not within their nature to reach out and socialize. Due to the market being relatively new and not having a specified target market, we would have to gain the attention of our customers by marketing to the masses, using various channels with primarily a younger audience, such as YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, and others. Although the market is brand new, we still have many major threats to the industry, which are mostly comprised of big social corporations such as Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. Our main competitors give the customers access to social networking at a large scale, but in a very impersonal way. Social applications in particular are based around the idea of likes, which is creating loneliness rather than truly fostering deep social connections. Unlike our competitors, we encourage our customers to act and build deep and intimate connections through personal acts such as a phone call.